What's up, Reapers? Welcome back to the Crypt. This is a very late review. I thought I did this already, but I was wrong. This is a continued band that I've reviewed before. I got the newest album months and months ago. I DM'd the guy saying, sorry, I thought I reviewed this. Doing it now. This is Ceremony of Darkness with the Lesser Key. Ceremony of Darkness is like a gothic metal experimental sort of band where it has elements of death metal, thrash metal, punk, and it can vary from not only the release but even a song. And this is no exception. This album is fantastic. I'm happy I have every release that they've ever done. Thanks to the awesome members in the band. So without further ado, let's get into this. The riffs are catchy, very doomy at times. I've noticed. It makes me think if it was like a harsher Type O Negative. And I know people might be surprised. I actually love Type O Negative. They are actually one of my favorite bands, which may seem weird because I have a plethora of fucking music and I still find new music. But I digress. It feels like they took what I liked about their album Flesh of the Witch and really expanded upon it. And Flesh of the Witch by far is my favorite of their albums that I've heard. I do like the fiery sort of art. It's a 2-disc album, and usually I'm not huge on albums like that. Very few albums I will actually listen to both discs, such as Nine Inch Nails' The Fragile. However, it works, and I feel like part of that is because you kind of get this grim feeling, almost like you're entering hell or the house of a witch. And I'm not talking like the Halloween witches that you would think of when you think like a band like Acid Witch. I'm thinking like what actual witchcraft is like, where it's like you have a very spoofy, or not spoofy, very normal kind of person who might set something on fire with one of her spells. If that makes sense. Demons Among Us is easily my favorite track. It's very catchy. It can be dissonant at times, but my God, everything is fantastic. I would definitely say that it takes a couple listens to really get a grasp for this, and that is a pretty common thing amongst their albums to begin with. Most albums I've seen are, or the albums that they have are they're varied in genre, so it's not just one specific genre, but the gothic elements are usually there. Um, very heavy, um, and overall just a very well put together album, especially considering I know the main guy that I've talked to. I know he said he was going through some stuff, and I'm not gonna go into his personal life at all, out of respect. But you know, even with that in mind, he still managed to put together a fantastic fucking album, and this may actually rival my as my favorite in due time. Um, for rating, I gotta give it, I want to say, a 9.5 out of 10 graves. Um, which I know a lot of people will be like, oh, that's pretty generous. But I mean, once I put this on, I'm just listening over and over and over again. And I could definitely see it being played a lot next year. Excuse me. Um, it just kind of put me in that very dark gothic mood, and it didn't make me feel. It also didn't make me feel like I was just listening to something that was just like copies of these other bands. It truly feels like it's its own thing. So I would definitely say if you like gothic music and you like experimental stuff, check this album out. Check Ceremony of Darkness out. Support the bands. I mean, like I said, check out the song Demons Among Us. Fantastic song, fantastic album. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it grim.